Thank you so much. Back again, I'm Husna Mkupete, a mother of three. I'm a pharmacist. Started this business as a student, and I'm a very, very excited New Life distributor. This business has really changed my life. I'm now a happy wife, a happy mom, and I have very big dreams. So I'm so excited today because we are going to talk about the importance of setting goals. I know most of us today, we have learned a lot, actually from yesterday, but we still have to come and talk about goals. Let me start by explaining to you what are the goals. Goals, in a very simple way, we can say, are the road map of where we are going. Do you have goals? Do you know what you want? How many of you here have goals? Wow. Yes, so goals are the things that we need to know where we are going, to know what we need to do, to know what we need to learn through so that we can accomplish what we want. And in front of you, I have leaders, powerful ladies that are going to share with you the importance of goals. Before that, can we get a short story from you, Deborah?
Thank you, my dear. Good afternoon, Eagles. Halala, halala, halala. I'm Deborah Mutuku, all the way from South Africa. Limpopo province. I'm glad to be given this opportunity to share with you regarding the topic, setting goals. I'm married to Paddy, there he is, a mother of 6, all grown-ups. As you can see that I'm also a grown-up somebody, but still excited.
Yes.
Yeah, and we were very blessed because our uplines dumped us. We became orphans and adopted by Keith Duchman, Louis and Laverne Smith, Charlie and Alta. You can see how many parents we have, and strong parents. So I would like to urge you that if your downline or your upline does not care for you, go to the upline. Never lose the business because your upline is not taking care of you. So that's us. We were business people. We joined the business because we are not well, but today we are healthy through this product. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I know, Aune, you have already introduced yourself and we have already listened to your story. Can you please tell us, Aune, how setting goal has helped you to balance your business? Because I know you are a wife, you are a mom, you are still working, and imagine you are still doing this opportunity. So let us hear from you how setting goal has helped you to do all of these things and become successful a distributor.
Thank you, Husna. Good afternoon again. Setting goals has been really a key to a success, let me say, in my life. I'm doing this business on part-time. So full-time, I have a very demanding job. A job that I have at work is a position of a director. So it's very, very demanding. But I always set goals, and I decided to say I cannot, by the grace of God, of course, I am very successful at work. But I have made up my mind that I cannot be successful at work, yet a failure at home. Being Abraham's wife for me is really a biggest title. It's a privilege that I don't want to take it or that I cannot take for granted. So I always really, before I go to work, coming home, I set my goals as a wife to be so relevant in my husband's life. So when I am at home, I am not a director at work. I am not a sapphire at New Life. I am a wife. And you know, when you're an African woman, what a wife can do. We have ladies, but I cannot allow, executives at home. I cannot allow the executive to be doing, the cooking, all the work, and being the wife to my husband. And of course, we are blessed with 4 beautiful children. So our house is very busy. Again, I refuse to let somebody be a mother to my children. What do? I set goals every day. So my days are starting every day at 5 a.m. I made up my mind that I have to make breakfast for my kids. Because if there's someone who's not feeling well, I should be the first person to see them before they go to school. I do the shake with them, I do the prayer, and I always send them with love. A privilege that I cannot take for granted. But how do I manage? I set the goals before I go to sleep every day. And again, doing all this, being so busy at home, being so busy at work, I cannot let my new life, this is my opportunity God given. You have just heard from Kelechi. This is the opportunity that I also don't take for granted. So, along these things, I also plan that as much as I work full-time, at lunch, I have already maybe put up clients that I will talk to, people that I will talk to about the product. After 5, I do meetings after 5. And it's happening because I am grouping this and I'm putting this up. Every Sunday, I put all my goals for the week. So I want to encourage someone that if you are here in the room and you are thinking that you are maybe a doctor, you are an engineer, you are too busy. You cannot even greet your wife properly because you are a doctor. You are the only person who left in that category. We left. We are managing, we are setting goals, we are balancing life, and we are doing new life successfully. Thank you.
Wow. Amazing. Yes. That's what goals helping us to balance the life. Now, let's go to Deborah. Can you please explain to us about the types of goals?
Thank you, Ma. Let me start by saying, whenever you set your goals, let them be smart. I had Binge yesterday talking about smart goals. What does it mean? Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. You shouldn't, yes, one should, dream wildly, but be reasonable. When you are if you are a distributor, don't say, I want to be a diamond. Start small. Those are the types of goals that are achievable. The types of goals are short-term goals. We all know that short-term goals is from 1 month to maybe a year or 5 months. That will go according to your performance. And then the medium term is maybe 1 year to 5 years. And then long term, 5 years and upwards. And you can say maybe 5 years is too much. 5 years is nothing. You just make 5 years like this. So if you set your goals according to your performance or your strength, it will be reachable. It will be achievable. And don't forget, a goal is a dream with time attached. Whenever you set your goal, please attach a date when you want to achieve this goal. If it's just a goal written like that without a date, it's nothing. It's just a sentence or a word. So those are the types of goals that I wanted to mention.
It's actually a wish. When you have a goal not written, is actually a wish, not a goal. So, we have seen that goals are very, very important. They help us not to waste time. You know, when you have a goal, you will arrange everything in time, you will do everything in time, and that will actually make you be more successful. But for my case, I have seen goals help you to be consistent. Because if you have goals, you will actually do things consistently. You know that you are waking up every day in the morning with a plan, with the goals at 1 month goal, 3 month goal, 6 month goal. That means every day you have something to do, and then you become consistent in what you're doing. So I want us to know the importance of setting goals. Can you please, Aune, tell us, what do you think is the importance of setting goals?
Okay, it's very important to set goals nowadays, because especially that us who are working full-time and we are doing this business on part-time, you find like you have a big meeting. For example, last month we were in Mauritius. And now, again, we are here. I mean, it was just the 14th, I think, of exactly a month ago. We were in Mauritius, and today we are here in Bloemfontein. So it's very important that I have already set, as I said my year is from daily, weekly, monthly to yearly. Like beginning of the year, you take your calendar and then you block already these days. It's very important, because if you don't block the days in your calendar, you might find that you can set a very important meeting, an AGM meeting at work in the same day with this one. So it's really help you to become very focused. And I realize that it's when you set goals, you also plan and you also pray according to those goals. Like now, when we set goals beginning of the year, of course, Bloemfontein Days was there. But I want to give you an example that when, just like beginning of this month, last month, they block a very important meeting in this day, today. So it's like I cannot say I will not be available. But you know what? Because this goal was already set. And I always take a verse that in the Bible said, you can do all things, according to the Christ who strengthened me. So I went in prayer and I said, Lord, you said I can do all things. The work I can do. This goal, I have set them before and amazingly how life or how God helps us. Just 2 weeks ago, they pull out again a week ago, they pull out again a meeting that we were supposed to take place today at work. And that makes really, me being able to attend this meeting today. But I look at it that it's because I set my goals, I set my prayer, I make up my mind that whatever that I set to, I should achieve. Thank you.
Wow. Amazing. As you can see, if you have that goal, everything you do will be like you are working through it. You are praying through it. You are doing everything through it. I remember when I was taking my steps to 4Ruby Director, everything. When I eat, when I walk, when I sleep, my goal is in there. I have that inner desire because I have the goal. I will not waste time because I have the goal. I will do anything thinking that I have to do something to achieve my goal. Are we together? Yes. We are here in Bloemfontein today. We are here, and I want every one of us here to come out and setting those big goals. Go and say that I will never be the same. I will never be the same. We have to come out of this place different people. Set that goal now. I just want to finish up by saying that if someone tells you you can't, they are showing their limits, not your limit. Set your goals today. Thank you.